Hello beautiful people, I'm finally back with my great amazing videos. I know a bunch of you had been waiting for...
No one did, just go on.
Okay, just no problem. You know, but something else really good happened. I started working with a 3D printing company. They actually make the 3D printers themselves. I started working with them as a software engineer. Anyway, okay, let me show you some stuff. Alright, here I have all these 3D printers and all of them are running something called Klipper, which is this one here. Which means that we have two options for control, either through a screen like this one here and this one, not to mention those, they are really poor, or through this. But we have to control each printer separately. And honestly, it's not that big deal when you have one or two printers. When you have a bunch, like a printer farm, that's why they call it a farm, it gets annoying. For example, shutting them all down or uploading the same file to each printer one by one, you know, it's a bit of a hassle. And that's it. That was the spark that inspired me to build...
Wait, before I get into these inspiring things, why don't you use any existing software?
It is for the betterment of humanity and to tackle climate change and global warming and make everything better.
Oh, just stop lying, man. They're all lies and you are trying to convince me.
No problem. We can handle
Hey, stop talking like
Okay, the point is, I did my research and I couldn't find anything that really worked for me. I needed something that was not too basic or too pricey for the essentials, and I couldn't find this. Plus, I really want to build this software. Let's make a quick Google search and see what we can find. Here we have the first one is for $10, so pass. This one they say it's free, but I think they use cloud or something. It's too advanced, I don't need it. This one allows to download the software, but requires an external hardware to get it work. Another $10, so no, thank you.
We have an amazing group of students working on solving real world...
Okay, shut up. And by the way, guys, I'm not neglecting the fact that there are other firmwares that these solutions might be suitable for, but for me, I don't think that I would need them. So now let's get to the first point. What is Klipper, if you don't know what it is?
Yeah, what is Klipper?
Klipper is kind of like an operating system, but for 3D printers. And by the way, Klipper is not exactly an operating system.
Excuse me, you cannot say it is an operating system.
Yeah, I already said it is not an operating system, please. Anyway, the main advantage of Klipper is it supports communication via Wi-Fi, which basically means that we can send commands and get responses back because it simply uses HTTP.
And now this guy told me that, why don't you explain the idea? Yeah, why don't you explain the idea?
Alright, here's the full idea. Building a software that works on my computer without any external hardware, as long as my computer is connected to the same Wi-Fi as the printers. There are a lot of cool features, but I'm gonna show it to you later in this video. And now, after some planning, I came up with this cool, amazing design. And all my fellow developers were shocked when they saw it.
Not a chance.
Actually, this is what happened.
It never happened.
No, it did.
It never happened. We made this one.
Can you
up.
just let me
It's
explain?
fiction.
Beyond belief.
Yeah, it never happened, but actually, as long as it works, it doesn't matter. And I'm solo developer, so I guess it's cool.
Okay, but I have a question.
Okay.
What do you even care about 3D printing?
You know, in my opinion, 3D printing is a very cool technology. Like, look at all these 3D printing models. They were just digital designs on a screen before we printed them. Now it is so cool that we can see them in real life, and that was the whole idea behind my previous video. The robot started as a 3D model on a screen and they wanted to become real. I tried to advise him not to, but he wouldn't listen. He wanted to be in this world. This dumb world. Anyway, he jumped to the other side and became real. And the last thing I heard about him that he was homeless and living under a bridge.
It is not funny.
Okay. Now let me show you the progress I've made on this project so far. These two printers I will be using for tests, and here's the software UI. Right now it is running as a web application. And in fact, my plan was to keep it that way so users wouldn't need to install it on their devices. Unfortunately, I ended up not doing this, but that is a discussion for another day. Now I'll add these two printers. Here's the first one, and here's the second one. Now I'll give both printers a home all command. And as you can see here, the application is working. It's working, no problem.
Oh wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Can we continue?
Oh, of course, my friend.
And stop laughing
Alright,
like
this application is still in a very early stage and I have planned a lot of development for it. But for now, I'll take you through what I have here very quickly. Here we have the filters component, which currently has a weird design that will be redesigned later. I know it looks weird, but anyway, the filters are based on the printer status, like showing all the printed printers, available printers, offline printers, and so on. In the printer card, I asked my coworkers about the commands that they use most frequently, and they mentioned commands like homing, filming commands, sending G-code commands, getting real-time data about the printer and the model being printed, pausing or canceling prints, emergency stop, uploading files, explore already uploaded files, and finally directly upload and print functionality. And yeah, that's the whole thing. Finally, Actually, I want to say thank you to everyone watching this video till this point. By the way, this is the first devlog in the series, and actually it's not that big, long series, it's just 2 or 3 videos for this program. I'm working really hard on this application to make it work as fast as I can so that I can publish it and everyone can use it. Anyway, thanks again, and until next time, peace out.